And here's page 48 of chapter 1 of Epitome. And so, uh, one cool thing I, I'm loving about Epitome and what the part of the point is not to go into those exposition tropes where they reveal things that you wouldn't see in that you wouldn't get in like a real life situation. Like you don't get all that information in life. You'd be like, hey, why did they do this and that? And so, so I don't want any of the tropes that um, that have the unnecessarily explanation that's unrealistic. And so, and the good thing about these videos that I'm going to try to do is give that insight that you won't see in the story. And so with this, you just see hints of it. At least I hope you do, and come up with your own conclusions. But so the real deal behind this scene is so Dai was nailed to the wall with her own dagger by Cheek because he knew she wouldn't stop, and you actually see why they turned so quickly and why they did what they did and why it seemed so quick and out of the blue. You'll see why later. But so and so Dai and Cheeks are best friends and they grew up together and Dot and Cheeks well maybe they didn't grow up. But they're really very close and he loves her in a sense that isn't romantic but it's beyond romantic, so they're not a couple and they never like came close to the couple sense, but it's beyond that. I forgot the term for it, but it's a love that isn't often seen in most societies these days, and people try to make it the romantic part all the time, but that's not how it is. But anyway, so he loves her beyond just romantic, and they both know it, but they don't talk about it. So, um, and in this, you see a little bit of that. So he's like, "You already won." So he puts her needs before his own, and and she knows why. And so he's saying you won the before we even started, and the reason they both want to die is because they both want to be epi, and some epin, which is what they are, they're caged epi, and they go through life just being human and never realizing what they are, that they're beyond human, where they're the embodiment, where they are their energy, their soul that makes them is actually the energy of emotion, of that particular emotion, and their fear, and the fear emotion. And so, and once and most epin, once they realize that, they're like, oh, we want to like transcend to that next level of existence, and but they all can't do it because there's only a particular number that can exist at the same time. And so that's why the most likely way to become an epi is to have a prince help you. And but there's like ways to do it and like accidentally do it, or like you just happen to be at the right place at the right time. But in this case they're getting help from uh, Vivaldi, or that's the idea. And and so they're going to another plane of existence. And um, so here he just had to stop die from because they're in a hurry. They're in this new prison, and the prison is new, and that's why there's like rarely any guards and there's no alarms because they're like trying to transition into this new building, and so and they got the help of Vest in order to make a distraction. So just to like hold them off and something like that while they come in and get the fear. And you see a little bit in that they think Hala is that fear, but that fear is actually dead. And so, um, and they don't, but they don't know that because they didn't have a picture of him. They just followed Vivaldi's instructions, and even though they're Eppin, they could still like have a sense of once they realize what they are, then they're suddenly like aware of their own kind, of their fam, and that's what they call each other really, like the different group, the five emotions. That's what they call like their own kind, like fam. They're like family. And so that's why Cheeks is like, let's go, fam, to Hala, because he thinks Hala is fear. It's the fear, it's the epi fear they're after. And if you paid attention to what I just said, you know where this might be going. But so, and I'm looking forward to the next pages because this chapter is coming to a close, and I just can't wait. Thank you so much. Bye.